this is going to be a long video, but it's going to be clearly explaining what we are going to be covering in our SEO Academy at this point, right? So if you want to learn SEO, if you want to learn content writing, and if you want to learn how to build a simple service-based website, this is going to help you out a lot. Now, on the first week we cover search ecosystem, what is the search, how the search, what happens, right? The second week we talk about mastering search intent. The third day talk about art of keyword research, from search intent to keyword research. Then we also cover competitive analysis, right, which is how you start doing competitors research, right, understanding how to do competitors research. Then on the day 5 you have your review and your quiz, right? Now on the second week, right, we talk about on-page mastery, right? On page 1, part 1, on page part 2, that is for day 2. Then for day 3, we talk about technical SEO essentials, which is very, 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 very important. Day 4, we now start thinking about the power of authority, where backlink comes into place. And day 5 is talk about local SEO. Now we move further to getting more advanced in AI at this point, which is very, very important for us. And we started introducing you to introduction to GEO, which is Generative Engine Optimization. We start talking about Google Search Console, which is where you start talking about your SEO tools, right? Day 3, in the third week, we start talking about SEO auditing basics, right? Now we start talking about, which is day 4 here, we start talking about how to create an SEO roadmap, which is very, 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 very important. SEO roadmap, SEO campaign. Now we move further into content, right? SEO is optimizing your content for the search. Now we also move further into learning how to write this content now, right, at this point, right, at this point we already believe that, which definitely I know, because in bit by bit in every section, right, you have access to book a live call with me, where we're going to be having some interactions with what you're learning and how the progress is like, right? So for week 4, right, we talk about the art of writing SEO content. The day 2, AI content operations. Day 3, which is my favorite part, we start building SEO tools for yourself, right, is learning how to build a content marketing engine, like the ones I've showed you on my TikTok account and also in my profiles, how I created different content writing engines for different projects I'm working on. And day 4, right, we start talking about how to write for conversions, not just vanity metrics. And in a recent update, we're going to be adding building with AI, building service websites with AI, right? As SEOs, people who deal with are business owners, right? Business owners who want simple website for their business to showcase their business, right? Local business owners. And in week 5, right, which week 5 is yet to be published, we're going to be showing you how to create content with AI, how to create a website with AI, how to build systems with AI. And this is everything you're going to be learning as a student, right, in our SEO Academy. Trust me, this is a full package from marketing to product to development, right? And inside this period, right, as a student, right, you're going to be having direct access to me, to understanding how my workflow is, how my process is, and you can ask me a real-time question all live, so not the one that I'm going to be leaving you and running. And we are operating at a very, very limited slot in our cohorts, so we want to have and make sure that we are having time to interact with all our students per cohort, right? And at this point, the main cohort is still up. And if you don't have access to the academy, right, you could come here and you could use the link in my bio, or search seoacademy.localleadr.com, right, and you're going to have access to book a slot, to secure a slot with 10,000 naira, or you pay for the full access, which is 45,000 naira, and I see you in class. All right, let's get back to work, and looking forward to seeing you in the academy. Cheers.